What a dump. What we got here? Get my chemicals, get my situation here. And we're live. We're going live. Going live. Hope everyone's doing well. We are going live. We are going to detail this dumpster together. And when I say it's a dumpster, it is a bona fide dumpster. Becca Green, drink some water, Becca. Becca Green, Slick Auto Detail. What's up, bro? I'm still on dish trash. Ready to see it? Hey, William. Hello, Diz. Check this mug out. I am detailing a dumpster fire. Spent 4 hours vacuuming. I was gonna go through this and talk about what I'm using. So I'm using, Moz gave me some ideas. So I got some citrus, and then I got a Baobab Mini. You can see here, these panels are nuts. Dumpster fire, bro. Freaking dump. The whole thing smells like anus. Pieces are missing. It took look, he sent me photos too. Adamo, Albin, what's up? But yeah, it's pretty gnarly, bro. It is pretty gnarly. And this is like after I vacuumed it. Go see my short. Dude, legit nuts. Legit freaking nuts. So here's how I'm gonna tackle it. I'm gonna have to use chat. So chemical heat agitation time. I got my chemical here, and I'm gonna put it all over you like you're using a lot. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna have to let that sit, let that eat all over, and then I'm gonna come in with heat. And you want to be careful when you're using the steamer. My steamer has I think it's 10 bars of pressure. And I put a mini in here because this smells like an ass bomb. You know what I'm talking about? When you poop yourself. It's like when you poop yourself and you're wondering, wow, what's that smell? That was you. All right, so after I get it heated up, and again, I'm using Baobab Minis. If you're wondering what I'm using, Baobab Minis. I'm using citrus. You're like, he's using citrus. Look, Mom said I could. I full sent the mug. And then I come in, I'm gonna do my first initial wipe. And then, look at that nastiness. Just the white. Just the white. I'm letting the chemicals, the heat, do the work. Look! Chemicals in that heat doing work. You're like, that's transfer. Look, it's gonna transfer. Look at that dirt. That's not transfer. What do you think that is? What do you think that is? If it's, what's everybody saying? Oh gosh. Thank you, B. Riley. Yeah, this is, I'm doing a video. I'm doing snippets of it, but look at the dirt. And again, all I did was a quick spray of the whole thing so I could let the chemical interact with my steamer. And then before the girls touch it, I'm gonna get this sanitized. I don't want my girls in here, so I'd rather risk myself than my kids, especially in this dumpster fire. And then I come in, and you can see how good we got that clean. So when you're doing any type of detailing on cars like this, you see all that? You're like, he missed it. Dang right I missed it. I'm blind, bro. I'm blind. And then I, look at that. Look at that. Nah, I already did the back door, so I'm actually gonna do the whole thing, right? But I always go in to out, so I could make sure. So next would be the seats and this part right here, and then the door jambs. I always do at the end, at the beginning. But I come in And if that wasn't enough, I come back and I hit the door again with the chemical and the heat. Look. Yeah, it's nuts, man. This car is gnarly. Like, look, let me show you how dumb this is. I had to take all the pieces out because all the pieces had concrete on it. You see, it has concrete. I told him I don't know if I could salvage this. I'm not God, right? I vacuumed this for a long time. You used to see the vacuum marks here. This is the cup holder here. I cleaned the seats before I pulled this mug in. That's that. This was the part that looked like a litter box in here. And it is, and look at the back. And he's like, hey, can you wash it? I'm not watching. Shh. I said the S word to him. Look at this. I had to take all the parts out because they had a whole bunch of dirt, concrete. Nah, I can't. I'm not taking seats out. It's a liability, especially if they come out. I already told him that. I'm going to do my best. Like, at the end of the day, I should have probably declined this car. I don't know why I took it. Maybe I took it because I was like, that'd be a cool video. But the more I started doing my work, the more I was like, this is a disaster. So this is me testing the chemicals and doing that door here, doing that here. That seat, that was after a clean. What's that tell you? That's after I cleaned it. It's pretty bad. Nah, he took it. The guy died. So the guy took it to the woods. There's no mold in here. I already checked. I would have denied the car if there was. There's no mold on the car. It's just dirt. It's just, he left it in here. We're in Idaho. We haven't had flooding here. And he's from Idaho. His dad just passed away. And I guess his dad took this to the woods where he let his dogs live in there and things of that nature. All right. So let me ask you this. How would you tackle this seat? And I know there's no, you can see this is dirt. You can see that's dirt. There's no mold in here. There's nothing. Idaho gang, stand up. How would you hit this seat up? Let me ask you that. How would you do it? Open all the doors and wash. I ain't doing that, bro. Crazy. Yeah, I got steam. So I got a Rugo steamer. It's about 10 bars of pressure. Watch this. So I got that. I'm gonna hit it with steam. And then I'm gonna come in, clean that, just like I cleaned the door. The door came out real good, just with that. And I'm gonna dress them. I'm not gonna spend 90 days on this. Let me tell you that right now. One thing I ain't doing, player, is spending 90 days on this mug. So let's do a test spot here to see if these chemicals are enough. Right here. And I'm dousing it, bro. I am doing the door jams as I go. Because I told this ninja, I ain't washing this mug. Sorry. Never leave your steamer in one place for long, because you'll get problems. And I'm running BioBomb minis in my steamer because I want that. I'm gonna neutralize it with the deodorizer. Come back, let's see how much of that we got cleaned. Yeah, it's doing a good job. I think that's a good combo. Steamer does work. Get the door jam while I'm at it. I usually do a door jam if I'm washing the car, but like I said, I ain't washing nothing. And I went and got some Kirk Franklin's because I'm not messing up my towels for this mug. And they get used, they get tossed. I'll probably burn them or use them for another dump fire car because I don't like to waste stuff. And then I always come in. just gotta take your time with this car. You can't rush it. You can't rush it. Look, I'll listen to the chat right now. Sorry, guys. I'm just talking. I'm not even answering your questions if you have any. There we go. Questions we got. What questions we got? No, I did. It was supposed to be a $500 wash, clay, and seal. And I told him, no, I ain't touching this for less than $1,000. But I'm not washing the car. So it's a $1,000 job. But if you look at how clean it's getting pretty quick, it's just the work to get there, right? I had to do a lot of vacuuming. I think it was 4 hours of vacuuming. I'm not done yet. Cup holders are gonna be a mess. Yeah, Carlos, I even told him 15. If I knew it was 1,500, like if I knew it was this bad, dang, I need Carlos to fly up here and do this. So I did 1,000, no wash. And I told him, you didn't send me the right pictures. He's like, it didn't upload. And I'm like, okay, well, it's not my problem that uploads. I don't do discounts. I'm not doing this for free. Like, so my whole Saturday gone. 4 hours of vacuuming. Yeah, you just go watch the short. These are leather. Well, these are dirty, but these are leather. Yeah, Carlos, you should do a collab. That'd be dope. Yeah, but Carlos, let me ask you a question. These seats right here, when you get a disaster like this, what are you using to clean it? It's leather. I got steam. What are you using, Carlos? Let me hear your thoughts. Yeah, I vacuumed under the seat already like 15 times. I blew the car out like for 2 hours. It was total 4 hours because I blew the car out. I vacuumed, blew the car out, vacuumed, and then I started going section by section. And then this evening I'll do the shampooing of the carpets. Yeah, I vacuumed it. I already vacuumed this, Carlos. This is after vacuuming. Yeah, look, this is after vacuuming. Like I vacuumed that already twice. There was caked up dirt, bro. Like all this was caked up. Leather cleaner. Let's I'm gonna use an APC on it. You think I'm retarded? You think I'm dumb for doing that? I almost said the R word, guys. Forgive me. It's been a day. Inappropriate. Don't say that word. Rinseless. No APC, huh? I see you citrus, Maz. I did what you said. I went in with citrus for the panels. It works good on the panels, but I'm nervous about these seats. Yeah. I don't have Peleus, Typhoon, I don't got none of that crap. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna mix up some rinseless real quick in a bucket. And let's see what we can get cooking. Do the wipe it down initially, and then go from there. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? My lord, bro. Disgusting. Disgusting. You know what I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go to the auto parts store and I'm just gonna Meguiar's, straight Meguiar's, and put the grease on this mug. Straight Meguiar's, and I'm gonna put the grease on that mug for sure. I got the rinseless cooking. We'll do that. I'm gonna go get Meguiar's and I'm gonna put the grease on this mug. Straight, spray it on. No, I don't. This is nuts. This is beyond a disaster. This is an insurance claim. This is legit an insurance claim. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I got that too. Dang, I didn't even think about that. Let me go mix some stuff up. I'm gonna try the rinseless route. Maz had a good idea. If I rinseless, take all the stuff out, come back, use an interior cleaner like Carlos said for the seats as well. That should take all of it out without spending a lot of money. I save time, I save money. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this, not one bit. Somebody save me from doing this car. I'm getting the rinseless bucket ready. This ain't my lifestyle. Is bad for my health. I'm getting stuff. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's put some bleach in it. I got some. I am getting some things. Where the heck did my rinseless wash go, bruh? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Guys, I can't find my crap. Can't find my crap. Rinse is gone, wash is gone. This car is a hot mess. Alright, I got the rinseless wash in the bucket. I'm gonna go through it first. I can't find my clean toe interior cleaner. I'm screwed. Rough. Rough, Trebek. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to go get rinseless wash. How's everybody doing? Becca, drink some water. Becca, drink some water. Drink some water, Becca. Alright, Ma's great idea, rinseless wash. Carlos, leather seat cleaner, got that check. We're gonna dab it in. I am gonna tell you something. I think someone stole my crap. I can't find any of my interior cleaners. Any of my interior cleaners are gone. Gone. GG. Se jodió bicicleta. Alright. I'm gonna knock it down, rinseless wash. Oh my gosh, oh, look at Mars and Carlos, the big brain ideas. Wipe that mug off, bro. Look at that. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is after I vacuumed. I hate this car, bro. Oof. 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 After I vacuumed, I still got shit coming out the cracks. After the vacuum, that's frustrating. That like negates all the work. Man, that rinseless wash did God's work, bro. God's work. I mean, it's heat. Sensational. It's awesome. I'm not gonna say wild anymore, guys. It's great. It's phenomenal. There you go. This is bordering, yeah, it's vandalism. Well, I guess who owned it, the sir died, so I don't know if his last wish was to go in the woods and hang out with his dogs, but the kids are trying to get this detailed, right? You know my heart goes out to people like that. Your parents died, and you don't know what to do, and they're trying to sell the car to make money for the funeral, and that tugged on me a bit. Now, if he's lying, then I pray that God just punishes him. I'm kidding, bro. I'm not that guy. But yeah, man, this is the only reason we're doing this. When you're doing rinseless wash, make sure that your towel's damp, not wet. Wetness could cause problems. And we're just gonna wipe that down. and then come in with the cleaner. And take a clean towel. Man, Maz with the, dang Maz. Maz, if you were here, I'll do dirty things to you, bro. Maybe he doesn't enjoy that kind of talk. All right, that seat made me happy. Woo! Sugar pie, honey bun. Say that I love you. I can't help myself. Where is my stuff? My stuff. Where is my stuff? Someone Debo me, dude. Gone. Like the wind. Gone like the wind. Sorry guys, have to get a cleaner. So I got Yum Rinseless in the bucket. I'm gonna use a leather cleaner and bang that out real quick. That way, well, Carlos said, I'm saving money, bro. I'm not using the cleaners and eating up my profit. Man, what a big brain. If you're wondering what I'm using, GT in a bucket, Interior Pro for the seat from Cleanto. And then come in. And again, you're gonna have to vacuum this car again because it's pretty hash. But that should, look at that. What do you think? Dang, that turned out great. What a phenomenal idea. What a great idea. What a great idea, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to have 8 times for sure. I'm only using this brush because I want to kind of get the seams. You know what I'm talking about? Especially that, you know, it's kind of gross. So I want to make sure that I hit every part. I usually just use a microfiber. But like I said, the seams on this is nasty. You saw Milo came out of the freaking seam last time. Look, rinseless wash took almost all the dirt off. Man, what a good idea. Dang, I should have done that from the beginning. There we go. Woo! That hole is clean. All right, next stop. This crap. This crap. Ooh, end cap. This is leather, though. Can I use end cap for leather? Because I got it all. I got it all. I just don't use end cap for leather. Never have. If that could be used for leather, let me know. Let me know. Let me know if I can use end cap for leather. So if you haven't seen the short before, dumpster fire detail. It is gnarly. It looked like it belongs. Where's my towel? Oh my Lord. Someone saved me. Oh gosh, cooked. Cooked. I got GT in a bucket. I'm using Cleanto Pro for the last step. I got steamer for all the cooked areas. There's a tip and trick I want to show you here. Take your rinseless dampened towel. Sorry for the noise. Take your Tornador. And there you go. Cleans that crap. There we go. Dang, Maz. And then we're coming in, and I'm just going to, like he said, save money, right? Because I don't have to use all my chemicals up front. So I'm using rinseless to grab all of that. Carlos, man, hey, I'm telling you right now, if you lived here, I would have bought you a PlayStation. I would have bought you sneakers. I would have recorded you doing the whole thing, and I would just shut up and listen. I don't do these kind of cars, so I'm not gonna lie, I know what I'm doing, so I'm glad. Thank you for the support and help, because that makes sense to me. Dang, Rinseless did God's work on that panel. Woo! No, I got GT in the bucket. I see what you're doing there, difficult. All right, dampen rinseless towel. Carlos, where's Carlos at? Carlos, don't leave. Don't leave, Carlos. What am I doing right here? I do not want to smell this, Carlos. Where's Carlos? Carlos! Sorry, guys. Carlos, what am I doing right here? I vacuumed that. I prayed over it. I did fasting. It's not coming out. Where's Carlos at? What Carlos say? What Carlos say? What'd he say? Spray with cleaner. Let it sit. You said spray with cleaner, let it sit, right, bro? Yep, all right. Rip. My bucket looks like throw up. That's how nasty this car is. Let me get a light, everyone. Need a light because I'm blind. Cut! Let me get a light because I'm blind. There you go. So you know I'm not trolling. There you go. Dear Lord, please don't let me get a cough disease. Nah, look at this. Look at this. Someone, if you don't believe in prayer, then disregard what I'm saying, because I'm not here to offend anybody. This requires an exorcist. I don't know what this is. Get in there. Oh, gosh, I am not. Oh, my Lord, that makes me sick to my stomach. Look. Dude, that thing is growing bacteria. Spray it. Just in case, bro. Dear God, just eat it. All right. While we're waiting on that, let's do this part with rinse, dampen towel. I'm gonna let that eat. I don't have it. I got my hazmat suit. It's called my brown skin. I'm Puerto Rican. Hazmat. rinseless dampened towel. I got my steam. I got my tornador. And I got Carlos Maz in the group in chat. Let's get cooking. We need to name this thing. Thinking Baby Louie. Wheel tire clear. Look at that. When it starts taking the... I only go section by section, guys, because I'm one of those that I'll miss things. So I know Carlos could probably do this 5 hours, probably take me all night. But if you haven't seen Carlos' channel, you should go subscribe. The guy's a beast. His stuff is sensational. Like the way he teaches how to do stuff in real life past what YouTube shows is kind of cool. I think his channel is Serrano's Mobile Detailing. Hit him up. And I'm just doing that to get inside of here. That's a trick I learned from Mr. LaCroix. And then come in with my clean towel. And then look at that. Gosh, I forgot I missed that crap. My Lord. My Lord. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, yeah. Carlos, how long am I gonna let that sit? A couple days? I'm gonna let that marinate. How long you want me to let that cook? All right, while Carlos tells me what I'm doing there, I clean that side here. When you see if there's areas that need more cleaning, what I would do is just go back in, let this cook a bit, and just hit it. It saves me money because look, and then look at the vents. So you see the vents that just blew out. So I'll do the other side like that. Got that ready. Vents are clean. This section is good to go. And then I'll dress it when I come back. Sorry, the phone's going all over the place. I hope you guys don't get motion sickness. I'm a fat kid trying to sit in the car and use the phone and take up space. I'm just, calling it how it is. Calling it how it is. While we're waiting for that to cook, you and me are gonna do this section here. Can you guys see that? Hold on, let me. Can you see it now? The light, I'm sorry guys, the light's tough. The light's tough. So you see how the seat still has dirt? So I'm gonna do what Carlos did next step. So I use my cleaner, things of that nature. I'm gonna hit it with rinseless again, but I'm gonna come in with the steam and get those dirt marks off. The rest of it did pretty good. I'm gonna hit that again. Come in with steam and let that cook. Sorry guys, I forgot what I was doing. Now you want to be careful. It's not good practice to use steam on leather. That's actually the dumbest thing you could do. But I'm gonna be honest. What was dumber was this guy going for a mud bath and sitting in his car. And I'm just hitting sections, right? And then I'll knock it down. That's good enough. All right, Carlos. Hi, everyone. And what am I doing? Where's he at? Thanks, Diff. Where's Carlito? Oh, he left. He left me here stranded. Okay. All right. Oh, that's that's so gross, bro. Oh, oh, look at that. That's nasty, dude. Oh my lord, that's wild. That's yeah, I'm gonna hit that again. Hold. I'm gonna hit that again. I'm throwing this up, throwing that away. I'm gonna hit that again. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Whatever is in this thing, it's gonna need a team cooperation meeting, right, guys? I'm gonna need you to come together and start doing some oración. In Spanish, that's like saying prayer. All right, that's, look at that. Hold on, Apple's acting weird. Put all the inserts and soak. Yeah, I can't even get to the inserts. It's stuck to the bottom because of the hair. All right, steam, that's how I'll do the work. Carlos here. Carlos is here, guys. We're in. All right, hold please. All right, Carlos is here. We're in. This space, guys, this space is tight. All right, sorry for the camera movement. This space is tight, super tight. We've got dog hair in here. It's got, look, you wanna see something nasty? That's a cup holder. That is a cup holder. You wanna see something gross? I don't know who's calling me. Look. 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 Look at that. Wait, can we do a collab here? Can me and Carlos, can you join this stream? Someone tell me if Carlos could join this stream. That would be nuts. There's a poll started with nothing in it. Just put yes if you want Carlos to join. But Carlos, I'm live. I can't join. Put yes if you want Carlos to join. Look, I don't want to gross you out. That cup holder is gross, all right? It's, yeah, nothing saving it. Nothing saving it. Carlos, how do I let you join this live? I don't know how that works. All right, everyone, if you're just joining, rinseless wash tip from Garage Therapy. Use rinseless wash to get the crust off. Hit it with your cleaner wipe. It's been doing well. Cup holders, been using steam. Bowel bumps in the thing and steam. And 29 votes for you to join, Carlos. I can't let you join? This is dumb. How come TikTok lets you have people on? Look at the rinseless wash. That's just from the car. Look at that. Tell me that's not nasty. Tell me that's not nasty. That's just from a seat. Just from a seat. That is, I didn't even wash a car, bro. It's a seat. All right, I'm gonna let the cup holders cook for a bit. We're gonna go to the other side. When you're doing your rinseless wash, verge is dripping. And this is the panels we did with rinseless wash. And you can tell everything looks real good, huh? Now we're gonna go over to that side, do that other door. Bring your cleaners, bring an extra towel, and let's get rolling. Bro, I'm so sorry. I can't believe that felt like that. It doesn't let me bring Carlos in. I don't know how to do that. Don't know how to do that. All right, we are here. We are here. Now, so you have a better understanding of what we're working with. This is the side of the car we have not touched, okay? I vacuumed this for a long time. I think it was 4 hours total. This is the door we're doing together. And you can see that. And then let me put you here. No, I'm using Kirk Franklin's. I'm not using good towels for this. I need disposables. Yeah, this car is nuts, Carlos. This is what I was trying to tell you, bro. Like, if you go to the short, Carlos, you'll see that this after I vacuumed, like, a litter box in the bag is what's left. So, rinseless wash, knocked down, tip of the day. Shout out to Maz. Got Carlos on to help me with the cup holders. I'm letting the chemicals eat in the cup holder, Carlos. And the goal is to get the crust off so I can hit it with the cleaner. And you can see it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. Like, it's gnarly. Broke my vacuum. Yeah, that's true. This detail cost me money. I had to buy a new mother effing vacuum because my big boy broke. I'm not calling big boy trash, but it just didn't want to suck up rocks, which I understand. It wasn't meant to suck up rocks. Suck up rocks. I'm gonna knock this down. I'm gonna come in with the cleaner. It's gonna need a little more, but it took the heavy work off based on what everyone said. And then go here real quick. That ain't coming off. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's nasty, bro. All right, come in with the cleaner and then we'll clean that up. Be back, gotta get my cleaner. I decided long ago never to let anyone shadow. If I fail, I see they can't take my dignity. All right, everyone, if you're just joining, dumpster fire car. Like, I should have called Detail Geek, Carlos Serrano. We should do a collab. And this is hours in. So I'm just gonna spray my cleaner all over. You're like, that's a lot. Trust me. If you were here, you'd be like, spray more, dog. And I'm only doing this because you can see dirt at the top here. And there's dirt within this part here. And I'm using Clean Tool Interior Pro. For my rinseless wash is Garage Therapy. Have that diluted 256 to 1 because the hole needs it. This hole needs it. How do I dismiss this mug? Hold on. Oh, roll down the window? I will. I'll roll it down. Let me finish this door. I always roll it down. To be honest, Carlos, I was going to tell her that the window clean didn't come with this car. Because trust me, the fact that they even got this done here, Let me roll down the window. The key is in the car. 1 second. Let me wipe this off. Clean as this door has been. This is a 2022, bro. That's what blows my mind, right? This is a 2022. And it looks this bad. 2022. Imagínate, bro. Imagine. A 2022. To look this terrible. 2022. And if you get any spots like this, you just turn your towel over, knock it down. And then that's the door. That is the door. This is just, I'm gonna get McGuire's and I'm gonna use it straight like I'm back in the 80s. Get McGuire's, I'm gonna use that mug straight. Yep, that's what that is. That is what that is. I still have APC in the cup holder. I don't know how to take this off. Oh, I gotta move it to the trash. There we go. Sorry, guys. I try to be too smart for my own good, you know what I'm saying? This part right here, it's not gonna come off with the cleaner. I need to hit it with steam. This is a painted area. I don't know what that is, but that's not coming off. So yep, steering wheel's next. Steering wheel is next. I'm not letting my kids in this, bro. Sorry, man. There's no money in the world that will let my kids in this crap. I told them I'll let them come in and finish the details, and I'll give them the profits for this. But I'm not gonna let them in this. As it sits, no thanks. There we go. To be honest, I forgot the rinseless wash on the other side of the car. And I think I burned too many calories this episode of he needs to walk more. So hence why I went with the steam first to see what kind of work it could do. And you can see the steam still took a lot of that dirt off. And then I'll come in, move the seat all the way up to make sure I get this section. So I go in sections, you know what I'm saying? So I don't miss. You hear that crunching? It's because there's rocks in the pedals. Look at this. Oof. Look at that. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, you can't see the camera. They still had dirt, so I decided to brush it aggressively. I don't want to clean this dumpster. I should have said no. In other words, like now, look, let me be honest with you, okay? And anyone else could disagree, but here's the thing. So this right here, you don't chase that, okay? That's damage. So that's damage. There's other parts of the car that's damaged. This plastic part here, damage. So those of you who are like, I gotta get that as clean as possible, I'm gonna be honest. This condition, you do your best. You make sure you go section by section. If that doesn't come off, keep it moving because you're wasting your time, your money, your energy to make something perfect when this is a dump anyway. That's just my 2 cents. My 2 cents. Getting my rinseless wash towel. Getting my rinseless wash towel. I'm gonna dress it, call it good. If the dressing doesn't cover it, let your sins be exposed, car. Do your best, dress to rest. I like that. That should be a shirt. That's hilarious. Hey, everybody. So I had to get a rinseless wash, sorry. So I'm going through with rinseless wash, dampen, and I'm getting the crud off the chair first so I don't waste my chemicals. Some of this stuff is not gonna come off. So this stuff right here, you gotta hit that with steam. I don't care how good your cleaner is, that's gonna need steam. And the goal here is just to get the crust off. Shout out to Moss for the tip. I still got the APC cooking in a cup holder. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Section by section. Now, before I dry that, I'm actually gonna hit it with steam because I know. I know, Carlos, I wish you were here, bro. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen it, if you don't follow Carlos Serrano, Carlos Movie Detailing, he actually does this for a living. Like, legit. He searches these out. Like, it's a crucible for him. He wakes up in the morning. He's like, what's the next victim? The car, look at that. That's after rinseless wash. Dookie cheeks. Oof. Oof. Can't help myself. I love. Dude, what we doing for dinner today, guys? We doing wings or what? What's the right feeling? See that dirt came off? Dirt came off. Get the cracks, and then I'm just gonna come in with the cleaner just to do the cracks here. You see those cracks? But everything else, almost all of it, came off except for this. Look at that. Look at that. Freaking. Andreas is somewhere punching the air. Why? Why? I'm using a pH 13 cleaner on leather, bro. I'm using a pH 13 on leather. What's up? Look, I got a cologne on today. It's called Oud. Louis Vuitton Oud. Oud wood. Ombre. It's called Ombre Nomad. Stuff smells like fire. And I'm just doing the seams, guys. All right, this ain't a TikTok video. I'm not gonna sit here and molest this chair in circles. I'm just doing the seams, brother. Just doing the seams, you know, like that. Just getting in the seams, you know what I'm talking about? Getting in the seams. Just doing the seams. Oh yeah. Oh yes. This product smells like sandalwood. Could be wrong. Maybe I'm smelling myself. Make sure, hey, get in between the cracks, okay? You gotta get that. That's gross. This is the problem, right? A lot of detailers feel like they can't see it. They can't see it. It's not there, but do your best. Get in the cracks. Right? That's part of the job. You know what I'm saying? You saw that. Get in the cracks. And then knock it down. I'm gonna call that seat good. I'm gonna call that seat Gucci. Now we got all this right here. You see that? Got all that. So that's what we have. We have that. I'm gonna go there, hit this section, come this section. Already did that side. Got the cup holders, so I'm banging out this section. I always go in and out, in throughout. That way I don't miss anything, and then I'm banging it out. We change it to Korea. Those are brushes. Yep. Yes, sir. I told you this is a dumpster. This is, and if you just missed the crack of this thing, this is what was hiding in the crack. Complete dumb. Frankly, you're wild, bro. All right, I got my rinseless dampened towel. Before I touch this, we'll just bang this out real quick, because that one's gonna need steam. Look at that. What do you think happened there? Someone tell me what do you think happened? That was, is that dirt on the steering wheel, or is it worn out? Hey, let's find out together. So, I'm gonna clean it like this, and then we'll steam it. We're taking polls. What do you think it is? It's not coming out with the microfiber. Maybe if I let it damp sit for a bit. It's not coming out with the microfiber. What do you think it is? I don't know. Let's find out. That looks worn out to me, brethren. What do you think? That looks worn out to me. That's funny. What swipe down were you at? That's wild. I'm gonna get a scrubber, because I'm assuming that's wore out. Like, that's dye transfer. Does that not look like dye transfer, or should I keep going? I'm assuming that is just what it is. You know what I'm talking about? That looks worn out to me. I ain't chasing. Hey, look, I'm not chasing ghosts this episode. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Rinseless dampened towel. Let me get my tornador, and we'll blow that out. I'm not chasing ghosts this episode. No thanks. So I got air both sides of the garage, you know what I'm saying? So I got the auto fiber beat. There you go. Get that clean. Tip of the year right there, son. Use rinseless. And there was a time. This guy said he went to another chat, saw a lady clean her armpits. That's wild. Actually, had me dying, bro. Had me dying. That's crazy. And you are the one, my number one priority. You don't have to worry. Get, hey, get this, and I'll come back with the cleaner. I'm using a rinseless dampened towel. GT. Get that like that. See what happens. Put all the windows down, like Carlos said. And then we'll clean the window seal again. And then I always let the car run a little bit because I already burnt the battery once vacuuming it because I was vacuuming outside. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that nonsense. I don't want to hear this trash. Guys, what do you think about Subarus? What's everyone's thought on a Subaru? Huh? What do people think about Subarus? I always go... Bio bomb in the steamer, tornado door vent trick is clutch, yep. Yeah, the cabin air filter on this is trash. But you know who's not checking it? First person chat wins a garage chair for rinseless 32 ounce. Tell me who's not checking it. First person to chat that says who's not checking the air vents wins. I need a name. First person in chat. No, I need a name. Who's not checking? Eddie. There we go. Email me, Eddie at thehouseofrags.com. Send it. Another giveaway. Nemesis giveaway. If you could tell me what was the last live me and Jamie did and what was it for, you could just say the name of the episode, you win it. Name of the episode, you win it. It was for somebody special, someone going through cancer. What's the episode called? If you haven't yet, you should probably watch it. That one is to raise money. All right, pink issue, Dan, Eddie at thehouseofrags.com. No, Beth. Who's Beth? Well, who got this first? Dang, I suck. Let me scroll up before I get the crucible here. Pink. Chris M. Pink was the first one. Email me, Eddie at thehouseofrags. I'll send you something. Send you the Nemesis. I got hats going out. Sorry I didn't send it yet. I'm doing something for Thor that's taking a lot of my time. And it's not a chemical. It just takes a long time. So I have to get it ready for lunch. Look, Carlos has been done already with this. I'm going to be here 8 years, bro. I'm going to be here 8 years asking myself why I took this. Carlos was been in the back seat already. Carlos would have been in backseat already, finishing this mug up. So I'm just going through with the rinseless wash. I'm coming in with the cleaner, and then I'll do a brush just to get the intricate areas while I'm knocking the crust off. This tip is brought to you by Garage Therapy. Carlos, I still got the APC sitting in the cup holder, bro. I don't know if it's gonna melt the plastic, but melting is probably better than what it looks like right now. And then I'm gonna come back. And then I told my girls, once I get the car to look like you could go in and detail it, you know what I mean by that? Does not have to be perfect. I just don't want her sitting in this. I want to take the bacteria off. I want to make sure I get it as you know, for them to come cook. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna have my kids get sick detailing this crap. Look, the car's falling apart. What happened here? What's that? All right. come in with the cleaner and get it cooking. My cleaner today is Clean Tool Interior Pro. It's new. You can cut it 1-to-1 user straight. It's a pH of 90. And Carlos, look. Oh, this is what came out of the cup holder. That's what came out of the cup holder. That is gnarly. That is wild. All right. That came out of the cup holder. Don't reuse that for anything. Yeah, I need to learn from Carlos how to do this. I'm never doing this again, though. This is the last time. This will be the last time I take anything of this magnitude ever again. I wanted a YouTube video. I don't think it was worth it. And I'm just going to get the stuff that I know that rinseless couldn't hit. Would have been the cracks. Make sure I clean those. And that's what I'm doing here. Just if everybody's wondering why am I doing the work twice. I'm doing the details now. And then just come in with the tornador. And then doing a wipe. Call it good. Wipe and call it good. I'm not sure why it's beeping in this thing, but let me bring you in the car with me so we could do this together. I'm not sure what's beeping here, guys. Let me know if you can see that. I'm sorry. I'm having to use an unorthodox method of recording. There you go. You can see that. Can you see that? Door's open. Let me start the car. Let me let that cook for a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Now you're trying to say that you made a big mistake. What's everybody eating for dinner today? What's on the agenda? Who's playing football today? What's going on? Why is this turning? My Lord. Oh, okay, that's a function. All right. What's everybody? That steering wheel. It is crazy, brother. It is crazy. Let's do the steering wheel here. It already smells better in here. Before it smelled like Donkey Duke. If I offended anybody, it was not my intention. Just didn't know what word to use to describe the smell of a car. It's terrible. Now I'm just coming in, making sure it's Gucci, and then come up, clean the steering wheel, and then do this motion, and then we're good. What's everybody working on? In the Weber smoker. Ooh, been smoking. What? Where you been smoking? Where you been smoking, bro? What you been smoking? What are we doing? That is worn out. So just want you to know, I'm not chasing this right here. You see that? I'm out. I'm done. Eddie's not chasing it. Those days are over. All right, this is the towel that's been in the cup holder. Let's see what the cup holder is doing. And let me know if you could see. Can you guys see the cup holder? Didn't do crap. All right, so I'm gonna spray that again. I'm gonna overspray it. I'm gonna bring the steam in, and I'm just gonna get this done because it's annoying me. I'm gonna spray all this and just clean it. The components, oh my gosh, the components are wet. Man, come on, bro. How many of you have spilled coffee in a freaking car and never once cried like the components are gonna get wet? Everyone has. One time I spilled the whole freaking vanilla latte. My car smelled like marshmallow heaven. Sticky McGee. It was terrible. Now, if you go over here, spill a gallon of water on it, bro, you're gonna murk your whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? So don't troll, please. And you are the one. I got the lights. I'm feeling like I can see. I'm gonna start coming in. I got that section cooking. I gotta grab the steamer. I just want to get this part locked in so I can move away from the front and get cooking on the back, because the back seat is terrible. 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 Is that straight? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh my gosh, dude. YouTube is weird. That's straight, right? Nope, that's sideways. They see that as a sideways situation. How many of us have spilled lattes in the car? Never made a post about it. Then they see a brother out here trying to clean this dumpster fire. He sprays one spray of a chemical, the world dies. Can't believe he did that. Tracy, what's wrong with this man? It's a fake detailer. You know, just speaking my mind. Speaking my mind. No, this is a Subaru, bro. This is a Subaru. Can't believe he's doing that. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm a real boy. All right, I gotta get the steamer. 1 sec. That came out of the cup holder. You see that? That came out of the cup holder. You see that? Cup holder. I'm gonna have to sanitize my seat. I'm gonna have to sanitize my seat. Look, this should just clean up the cup holder, all right? In towels alone, the car is gonna cost more than the car is worth. In towels alone. All right. So listen. Okay, towels alone. This dumpster. Very nasty. Spraying that again. I'm gonna spray that. I'm gonna spray that. I'm using citrus here. Maz, don't look, turn away. He did not bless this, but I decided to use citrus for the interior. Did you see all that stuff jump out? Bro, that is so... Oh my Lord, that was nasty, bro. I cannot believe what I just saw. That was something else. That was different. That was different. Maz, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I went in with citrus because that's what real men do. We spray citrus, all right? I had to pre-spray the freaking inside. It's fake. Good, Maz went to sleep. He better. When he sees this replay, bro, when he sees this replay and he realizes this dude just went in with citrus, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. It is a wrap. Look, cup holder. That is the cup holder. Cup holder. We're gonna have to re-vacuum all this again. Every time I... $1,000. $1,000 just for the interior, no wash. No door jams. I'm just cleaning the interior and I'm calling it a day. And I told him in chat and he approved. I can't get it perfect because it's a dumpster. You're like, Andy, that's not fair. Why would they spend that much? Go look at the short of this trash can and the beginning of it. It was too bad. Like, you held it there for a while. If you would have seen what I saw in this, it's got growth. Here it is. I could finally take it out. Before, it was so stuck. It was so stuck to the sides, I couldn't take it out. So I'll clean that later. I'll clean the rest of it. All right. All right. Whole part is clean. So we did the seat, the middle, the front, the side, that side. And I'm just doing my first wipe down of cleaning because we're gonna have to go in and we're going to have to carpet. I'm gonna have to do like a shampoo on that. Let's go to the back and see what we got back here and see if we get it cooking. One dumpster fire down, 2 more to go. Sorry, I'm cleaning the door jams real quick. Clean the door jams. I don't know. Sometimes I get tipped like 20%. Sometimes I get tipped double. Sometimes I get tipped like what the job is worth. Sometimes I get tipped nothing. I mean, it depends what the person can afford. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what they can afford and what they have in their budget. Usually, though, when you want to get a tip, I go above and beyond. So I'll do like something extra. Like I try to bless one client. Like if, for example, the lady coming to pick that car up was an interior, but I did a wash, clean, seal on it for free. Because I had time and I felt like I did the interior, charged her $400 for it. Didn't feel like it was worth the $400 I charged. So yeah, locked myself out. My lord, what's going on with this cheap ride? Yep, 1 second, guys. I had to fix this dump. All right, well, we're at this door here. So the front cabin's done. I'm gonna go get a rinseless cloth. My wife's here. Shout out to Bev. Bev, what we eat? Well, so if you saw the short, you saw that it had rocks all over there. You have 1,000 to go live. I don't know. Love you, babe. Hey, can you give me a coffee or a water? A water, no, just a water. Thanks, babe. Appreciate you. Well, all my business has been in my garage since I started. My first house, my garage was only 384 square feet. This one's 1,100, but it's like half the room in the back over there. I use it for storage so I could wreck the whole garage off. But I've been doing my business here for a long time, going on 3 years. Yeah, I only steamed the leather that was botched. I've been using leather cleaner and rinseless. But if you haven't seen the short, go watch the short on the channel. This car is hashed. I'm using rinseless wash as my first go around to get the door panel crust off, and then I'm coming in and doing a cleaner. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
Love you.
Love you too. Any questions? I'm using clean tool and garage therapy rinseless. Yeah, that window's wild. Sorry guys, I need a drink. I was parched, right? I'm telling you right now, I told him I'll get it as clean as I can. Any steps that require me to dilute something that's not in the garage ain't happening. That is rolled down. It won't go down further than that. See, that is rolled down. I wrote it on all the windows. It doesn't roll down further. That is all the way. I just told you that. Real, how come you're not listening, bro? I already told you. That's the farthest that mug's gonna go. All the way. That is all the way, dog. I have a steamer from Italy. I don't know the name, but it's 10 bars of pressure. I got it from Labo Cosmetica a long time ago. They sent it to me. It uses the Tesla charger to charge it. And so what I'm doing is trying to get this crust off before I go in with the cleaner and the steam. And using rinseless wash, I don't use a lot of my chemical. My chemical is expensive. And then I'll come in and I am gonna clean that with clean tool and steam. Clean tool and steam. Darling, I will be loving you till I'm 70. I went and got some Kirk Franklin's because I'm not using my good towels on this because they're destroying every towel. I love my wife, dude. She's everything to me. She's my best friend. She puts up with my shenanigans. You guys watch TikTok? Let me know if you watch TikTok. I've been starting to watch TikTok. And there's this dude I watch. His name's Overspray J. And he, I love colognes. If you guys don't know, like, one of my biggest passions is, like, fragrances. Like, I should walk upstairs and show you my scent collection. It's nuts. So I've been collecting colognes for a while. When I was a kid, my dad used to let me use his Juke. Classic scent, by the way. Juke. Classic scent's been around since '86. And then I started this infatuation with scents. So I watch him, dude. He takes 100 sprays and puts it all over his body. I don't know why I brushed this whole door. I just was in the moment talking about cologne. I got Creed. I got 2 Creeds. I got Creed. I bought PDM Harton. I have Lafayette Street coming. I have a custom made one. I got some custom made ones since. I got Dulce Gabbana, Stronger Than You. I got Valentino. I got everything, bro. I got JPG. That Jupe. I love Jupe. I don't know. That's a good question, Chris. Maybe because I don't feel like coming back. So I'm just doing this to get it as clean as possible. So, key note here. Let me show you this right here. When you get dirt here, what I like to do, and it takes some finesse, you know what I'm talking about? Take my rinseless dampened towel. Take my rinseless dampened towel. First of all, I gotta blow all this crap. And I like to and that cleans the dirt out there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, the door's done. Off to this dumpster right here, and then the seat. I love Real, dude. Real, make sure you subscribe, because I mess with you. Because you are trolling, and I love it. I'm here for it. Here for it, bro. Hey, Muffin, what's up? Yeah, I recorded half of it. I might have to record some off camera, but I just thought I might as well just... I'm using rinseless washing, dampened towel just to get the crust off first. Off every section here. And then for the door jambs, I use steam, so I'll do that right quick. Pre-spray my APC for the door jambs. Look, no matter how good you make the car clean, the door jambs look like trash. People get weird, you know what I'm talking about? And then I come in with the steamer and let it ride. I'm not washing the car. I'm not washing the car, so I'm not gonna pressure wash it. Oh, you want to see something wild? This steamer has called like hot water injection. Check this out, chat. Check this out. Did you see that? Did you see that? That hot water injection is nuts. Like that, I forgot I had that. I don't even know I was wasting time here steaming. I'm just gonna wet the whole car. That has to be the craziest thing I have ever seen in my adult life. That thing's it's spitting out hot water. Hot water. Yeah, interior only. I'm not touching the outside. Not for $1,000. Not doing it. Not doing it, champ. Not doing it. I'm gonna pull the seat up, and then we're gonna sit in the car to the back of the seat, into the back of the seat that I'm doing, and then let me get you right next to me over here. Ooh, you get closer, I'm burning up. No, I don't do that. I'm not doing outside. I'm just doing the inside. So for me, $1,000 for 6 hours of work, it's gonna be, it'll be good. So right here, I'm gonna get the back of this seat here. Let me see if I get you locked in. Can't. I'm gonna get the back seat of the seat here. So since I'm on this side, I like to do this side, get this corner, come on here, this corner, and then do the back of the seat. And then I am going to get locked in. I'm locked in. Yeah, steam is crazy. I'm using rinseless first just to knock down some of the crud. And I'm just in, like I said, I'm only getting to the side that I haven't touched yet. And then I'm gonna knock this down here. And then get my corner door out. So you can see that. Grab the dirt here. Grab that dirt on the side. Grab the front. And then hit that. And I'm using Interior Pro from Clean Tool. And like the only reason I'm using a brush is because there's dirt stains on here. And then this is real, I believe this is real leather. So you want to be super careful when using steam. I don't suggest using steam, but this car is nasty. I'm just doing it for the heat, you know what I'm talking about? So using the chemical heat, agitation, time. So that's that chat situation. All right, that's done. So these seats are pretty messed up here. You can tell here. You can tell all that here, all the way down. Now, let me show you something. So I have just vacuumed this car for a long time. This is what the back looks like. Yeah. Yeah. So let's have a moment of prayer. Dear Lord, please take her in my throat. Amen. All right, close that. And then we're gonna clean this section here. So I like to go in sections, right? I did that door. I didn't do that seat yet. So I'm gonna redo the seat because that seat was trash. I'm gonna go this section. I did the whole front cabin. We're gonna go this section. I'm gonna work my way that section. The back's gonna be last. Woo! Feeling alive. Hold on, I gotta dip my towel. And the rinseless juice. All right, so I'm gonna hit all this with rinseless. I'm gonna hit all this with rinseless. I'm gonna hit the seat as well. Just get the crust off before I hit with steam and leather cleaner. And I'm coming in, hit the plastic part here. And then hit all this. All right, so that's done. For me though, I feel like I'm gonna need like an APC for that. What does everyone think? I feel like the crusties on this is kind of gross. What's everyone think? Dude, one of the best detailing tools that everyone needs, and I firmly believe it, is Seatbelt brush. Seatbelt brush. No, I didn't have mold. This didn't have mold in it. I wouldn't have to take it away. It's just dirt spots. Yep. So if you're just joining here, this is a 2022. Man died. Son's trying to sell it. If you haven't seen the short yet, go back, look at the short. The short tells a story of how dirty this car is. Spent 4 hours vacuuming it. And then even those 4 hours, it still looks like this. But yeah, so real quick, I think I have my customer here picking up a car. Hold on, you're gonna hear some stuff. All right, don't leave chat. Potty break. I got a customer picking up a car. Maybe, I don't know. I want Yum Yum. Yum Yum, South Florida, what's up? Look, one of the best tools in the game. I don't think that's her. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm not gonna guess here. Let's do the seatbelt first. Nope, I guess it's not her. So, when you do this, you see that? Man, gosh, Lord help us. You don't want to introduce a lot of water to seatbelts because they get kind of gnarly. So you're just trying to do a cleanup job. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just gonna hit a little bit on each side. You don't want to fray your seatbelt, so take caution when doing this. Do not introduce a lot of water. Again, do not introduce a lot of water. Take your seatbelt cleaner and then come in and put the seatbelt in between the cleaner and fasten it like this. And it cleans it. I'm just using a mild APC for the gnarly jobs. And if you see something like that and you're trying to chase that, again, don't do what I'm doing because you don't want to introduce a lot of water, but this thing's had. A little bit. Then I'm gonna come in. Ooh, I just burnt my gosh darn feet, bro. All right, and then what you want to do when you're doing this type of detail is always dry the seatbelt. Again, fraying is a real thing. Safety concerns, don't go crazy. You're just trying to clean it up a bit. Yes. Because the seat folds down, bro. All right, now this is the seat itself. I'm using a special leather cleaner. I already rinseless washed it. Again, seatbelt, this is nuts. This, touch my God, right? That is crazy. Yeah, the short, if you haven't seen the short, this is a disaster detail for real. It's pretty bad. Usually my kids who work for me do this detail, but I didn't want them to touch the car because I didn't want to risk them. So I'm gonna clean it up and they're gonna come in and do the final touches. You know what I'm trying to talk about? So I want to speed up my process. And I'm gonna go get a mitt. All right, got this here. Just trying to speed it up. I'm gonna be here all day. I'm gonna smoke a cigar. You know what I'm talking about? Come in and knock it down. There we go. Seat looks real good, actually. That's a great cleaner. If you haven't used Clean Tool yet, great cleaner. Clean Tool Interior Pro is what that is. All right. So I'm gonna use that same solution, Clean to Interior Pro. It's made for all surfaces. And then I'm gonna grab all the plastics. So then I went top, do the left, come down. Use this toilet products. Peace, dude. Then why are you around it? Leave. Bye. People on the internet are weird. No one told you to click on it, man. Peace out. See ya. Nah, bro. It's one of those. He's using toilet water. He's using toilet water, guys. Look, guys, I'm already angry because I got to do this dumpster fire. So I apologize. I'm not usually this aggressive. Yeah, I am. But I try to keep it inside. Conway, what's up, man? How's your mom, dude? There we go. All right, so we got the seat clean. I'm gonna hit the plastic, and then I'm gonna go on the other side, do the other side, do that, and then this door is Gucci, and then my kids are gonna come out and dress the car when I'm done. Yeah, it's not an APC. It's biodegradable. I'm using that. I think it's pH 8.5. And I'm using rinseless, which rinseless by its own nature is pH neutral. So there's a corner here that I have to get that is pretty gnarly. So I'm gonna let that sit for a bit and let it eat. Put that dude in timeout. He was acting up. Like, I used 2 brushes. I have to go back. So I did my ignition vacuum on the whole thing. I'm gonna clean all the plastics, do all the thing, clean the back, and then we come in and we already vacuum. So I blow it out one more time, vacuum it, make sure everything's vacuumed, and do a wipe down. All right, this section is complete. Closing that. Moving over here, chat. And look at the rinseless wash bucket just for the interior. Tell me that's not nasty. It's gross. Gross. I gotta redo this door because it's trash. Gotta grab my stuff. So I'm gonna clean the door jambs real quick, and then there there we go. So this one, I'm gonna take my rinseless wash towel, put it back in the bucket, get it ready for this door. And then the strategy is knock it down, use my cleaner, and then it's more effective. I've seen the whole front we did together. If you haven't seen this yet, this is a dumpster of a detail, a dumpster. Go wash your short. How's everybody's day going? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. So I'm gonna start this over because, like I said, what's been working on this car is the rinseless wash is doing a good job grabbing the initial dirt. Then I'm gonna come in, use my cleaner, use my brush, get into the areas that need it, and if there's still dirt on there, I'm gonna hit it with steam, and then come back and repeat it. Look at the seat. This seat I already cleaned. Gonna have to clean this seat belt. And then come in and then just prep it so I can get to work. All right. Winners, well, who's doing? Dang, but brush is dry. Lord. There we go. My goodness, I was like, what's happening? I'm only brushing this because you saw dirt marks there, and I want to get all these edges. Now, I did tell the customer it won't be perfect. You're like, he spent $1,000. It's not gonna be perfect. No, you can't make a dumpster look good, bro. You can clean it. It's still gonna smell like a dumpster, right? You'll do your best. Just be upfront. Set the expectations. We'll dress it, make it look good. Now, if there's leftover dog hair, I can't. Sorry, man. Not God. It can't be perfect. I think that's the difference when you tell your customer, yeah, I could do it, and you end up not doing it, versus being quite honest with your customer up front. You'll be in a better off place. You know what I'm talking about? Expectation is key. Successful. That's what makes you successful. Set the expectation up front. And then grab a Kirk Franklin, and then let's go to work. Hey, Becca, you drinking water? Sorry, I gotta keep on Becca, you know what I'm saying? If you saw the pink episode, you knew she went to the registry room because she wasn't drinking water. So every time I see her name, I ask her, you drinking water? Because we care for you, Becca. We want you to get better. We want you to beat this thing. And you're important. And then there you go. So I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna clean the rest of the seat, clean the door jambs, start the back of this seat here, clean the middle seat, come back, do the back. And then what I'm thinking is, this is the first initial clean. You're like, what? Yeah, the grills, I'm gonna clean it to the point where it's not disgusting. I deodorize everything with a bio bomb. I made it safe because I'm using minis in my steamer. Oh, I forgot. I'm using minis in my steamer. And then I'm doing that so they don't get sick when they come in to finish it, and that kills the bacteria. That kills the bacteria. I take my towel, I knock it down, and again, that's just to remove odors because I have minis in my steamer. Yeah, I wore a respirator when I started cleaning all of it out. So when I did my vacuum, when it was nastier, when I had to remove stuff, I did, suit up. I did suit up. Now this seat's pretty gnarly, so we'll see what we can do here. I'm gonna let the cleaner sit on there for a bit, and I'm gonna use some steam and see if I could knock that down. You're using a lot. Yeah, this seat's gnarly. This seat's probably the worst one. I'm gonna let that sit on there for a bit. Use steam and then use this to finish it out. Bob Dylan, that's wild. Bob Doyle, that's wild. I wear a full mask, longer gloves. Henry, what's up, man? This is the worst part. See, I'm just letting it cook. I'm letting the interior, chat. Chat is, chemical heat agitation time. It's that time piece. I'm gonna hit it with the chemical. I have hit it with the chemical. I'm gonna agitate it. I'm gonna hit it with the heat, and then boom. I'm not touching the headliners here, Chris. They could suck it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Cup holders turned out, it was done. It's done. So I already finished the prep. Finished that side over there, that door. You can tell it's real clean. Now I did this again with the method of rinseless first, because rinseless wash with that has been working. I agitated this. I'm gonna agitate this now with my hand mitt. And I'm gonna scrub it. And I'm gonna scrub everything that's affiliated with it. And I'm gonna come back, you can see that's gross. I'm gonna come back in with steam, and then I'm gonna dry it up. I'm gonna mop that up and then call it good. Yeah, that looks great. Man, that looks awesome. Awesome. There you go. That is a heck of a lot better. And then we're gonna go here. What? What he say? The headliner, you have to be careful, my guy, because if you introduce too much heat, it'll delaminate. And I'm not gonna pay for a car that's a dumpster, right? So you have to know what's worth to you. I could do spotting where I go and I'll spot check it, but if it's got dirt or grime built into it and you introduce heat, you'll separate the headliner from the top and then you end up going through insurance for something that was a dumpster costing you more money to do anyway. Just, you know what I'm saying? Dumpster fire, dude. You just came in to a dumpster fire. This car, if you look at that, I just wiped the seat once. Look at that. That's just a wipe. This is rinseless wash trying to get the crust off of this dumpster fire detail, and it's bad. It's bad. So yeah, so if you tuned in, see the short tells you a better story of how this turned out, because it was gnarly. So I'm coming in, walking through my process. And then you could just tell 50-50, right? On that seat. Heat will always be hot. Yep. Real Zoonster. I'm not cleaning the headliner, bro. I'm gonna touch it up. Cleaning requires you to do a full cleaning. I'm gonna touch it up. It's not gonna be a full detail on the headliner. Not doing it. He died, Joey. So the guy who owned this car died. Their kids were trying to sell it. So this is why it's, I mean, that sounds terrible. I just said it like it didn't mean nothing. The guy who owned this car was an older gentleman. I think his final moments, he was in the woods with his animals, but he passed away. Yeah, he died. So we're just gonna take care of it, do the best we can. I'm not washing it though, and I'm just washing the back, and then I'm gonna go through, steam it so I can remove the thing, and then when I show you the light here, the carpet is going to get extracted. A whole bunch of hair. I already moved like half a dog, so we're gonna re-vacuum that, go through hair removal. I am going to use Bonnet Pro Revive it, and I'm gonna hit the floor with it, extract it, come back in, use steam, let it heat off, and then I'm gonna do a bio bomb in here after I finish all that. So the carpet's gonna take a little bit because it's pretty bad, and I don't know but if you haven't seen it yet, this is just, the front's done, the back is almost done. We finished that car today, and then this is gonna take about an hour by itself. So this is how the condition of the rest of the car looked like. There was concrete here. There's concrete there. So I'm gonna vacuum that, blow it out again, clean it. Yeah, so this is the back. Yep, so just to show you where we came from to where we're at now. The whole inside looked like that. Some parts of their stuff can't be fixed, and I had to tell them I have to throw this away. There's like concrete settling on that. I'm not cleaning that. And if you haven't, have you seen it? This is what it looks like already, and what we cleaned. We cleaned half of this side. Again, the floors has to get done. We cleaned half of that side. We still got the middle seat to do. We still got that back seat to do. And then the carpets are gonna need a shampooing and another vacuum. So that is how it looked like. But when I tell you that it broke my vacuum, I had to go buy another vacuum. It broke my big boy bag. It's pretty gnarly. I just wanted to paint a picture of what we're working on. It's not just the seats are dirty. The car's destroyed. The car is destroyed. And we're doing our first round tomorrow. This is like a 3-day job. Tomorrow, we're gonna come back, and every spot I didn't get, we're gonna hit it up again and then do the carpets. Yeah, I broke my big boy back. J Farm, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. I'm just gonna come in, clean up all the level of dirt on this first with the rinseless wash dampened towel, just to get the crust, and then come in with the cleaner and some steam, just to deodorize it. I got bio bombs in the steamer. And the cleaner I'm using today is this. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit because that is cooked. This back seat, dog, he's using a lot of chemical. Yeah, it's cooked. I'm gonna need that to kill his sister, his mom, whatever bugs are growing. Yeah, Tony, it's all right, man. Everyone's different. Hold the towel how you want to hold it. I'm holding mine how I want. If I were going to wash it, I'd probably do something different. Nah, I don't. Skin color don't matter. Yeah, it's a Forester. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's gross. This is the floor, and that's after I vacuumed it. Took like 4 hours to vacuum it. All right, I got my lady here. I'll be back. I gotta give her a car. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
That looks. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That looks freaking awesome.
How's your day?
That's the best one ever.
Appreciate you. Have a good day. Yep. Take care. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Had my lady come back. Let's clean the back of the seat. I apologize. I had my customer come back for the car. I let the chemical sit for a bit. We're just gonna agitate it. And I'm using a scrubber. And I usually let the chemical sit for as long as I can, especially in this back seat because it is hash. Come in, and I'm gonna steam that, and then go from there. And I'm only steaming it because I have a bio bomb in it, and I want it to kill the bacteria. Come in and wait, bro. And then clean that up. There you go. So now we have this middle part of the seat. Wait, did people say stuff? Sorry, did you guys say anything? Oh man, I'm gonna use McGuire's straight. I'm using McGuire straight on this mug. Yeah, I'll do the headliner. The push down windows. Man, I ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna put McGuire straight. We should test it. You guys want to test to see what McGuire's looks like on this hyper dressing? It smells pretty bad. I gotta do the middle seat, come back, and then we gotta do the back. The back is the worst. The back I'm not looking forward to. And then I gotta clean that console there. Look at that. I'll zoom you in. Can I zoom in? Chat. How are we feeling about that? Look at that. Yeah. How are we feeling about that? You know what? Should we stop today? Should we stop and pick it up tomorrow? Let me get a hell yeah, let's stop, Eddie. Let's try McGuire's on this door. We're working on it. We're working on it. So I got Megs, right? I needed to look blacker and cover some scuffs because this thing is pretty bad. Oh, who's playing in the World Series? You know what? We should smoke a cigar together and do some giveaways. Listen, look at this. Let's do Megs. 4-1. 4-1. Yeah, I'm just gonna spray it on there. I'm not gonna cap, right? I'm not gonna cap. This is terrible. So spray. I'm gonna spray that on there, and I'm gonna be honest. McGuire's 4-1 is wild. All right, it's great, it's sensational. It's awesome. I'm only using it because I'm testing it against Guardian, because I think McGuire's was a staple of what a dressing should be. So I'm gonna give McGuire's their flowers, you know. Oh man, that looks insane, bro. That looks awesome. That looks, man, look at that heat. That looks great. Look at that heat. I ran out of Sword and Shield. Rough. I know. How do I own a company and don't have the product? I just have some coming. I thought I had it, but I had like 4 details this week that were close to like this, and this was like the final boss. Oh, envy for an interior. McGuire's is just a true dressing, right? McGuire's hybrid dressing is what I'm testing 4-1 for an interior. Yeah, Southern Florida, you gotta take care of yourself, bro. Mr. Kaiser, nah, you can't pressure wash this mug. Check this out. That look good, huh? Let's try here. What? You remember when I cleaned that earlier today? You remember when I cleaned that? What? I need a break. I'm gonna take a break here. Yeah, so what do you think? McGuire's, huh? So this one we cleaned twice. I'm gonna spray McGuire's all over. This is diluted 4-1. I'm gonna let that eat up. You're like, why are you doing that? Because, dude, the plastic is damaged and you need some type of dressing that's black, not greasy, that's gonna cover some of that, right? To make that look good, to make it look rich and dark. And to be honest, I don't feel like using expensive dressings for a car like this. I'm just call it what it is, man. But you can see, right? Non-greasy finish. It levels out perfect. It gives you a plus new look. Yeah, let's go smoke. So John Weber sent me some cigars. Jose sent me some cigars. Nick Burton brought over some cigars. Let's go smoke. Yeah, you see, that's beautiful. I mean, night and day difference. Night and day difference. That is beautiful. Where's Bev at? Chocolate cake. Lord, you made cake? What? She made cake? I'm gonna have to walk inside. What's happening? Let me walk inside, see what's happening. Look at that door. That door looks awesome. She said McGuire's is nuts, bro. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm testing it right now, right? I'm testing that. Tech 582 hits. Yo, Tech 582 hits hard. It doesn't cover all the sins, bro. You're gonna still have some of that, the stuff you can't get out. And I hit that with steam twice, so you gotta learn when to stop. For the seats, I am gonna have to come back in with a leather cleaner. Like this part of it, you see we cleaned this, and it still has some stuff. So I'm gonna come back in, vacuum it. But so far the car is almost, look at that door, bro. That door looks. McGuire's bringing the heat. All right, turn off the steamer so it can live another day. Look at this again so you can understand where we're coming from. And this was not the worst part. Door is nuts, man. That door is doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I still got to clean this part here. Still got to clean all of the back. That's going to be another day. That's going to be tomorrow. What we did today was the whole front. The cup holders, we got that banged out. Smelling a lot better, champs. And then we did the car seat here. This seat, still got to do the middle seat. And then the back is, I don't know what to do here. What do you think? What do we do here? It depends. I try to keep my shop rate at 150 bucks an hour because I pay the girls 26 bucks an hour. So I try to keep it at 150. So I told the guy this would have cost him 1,500 bucks because I did that. You know, I was thinking how many hours this is going to literally take. If it's a wash, clean, seal for this, I charge 200. For a truck, I charge 300. And then I'll do like a light interior dust. For interior detailing, I start anywhere from 250 to this is $1,000 bucks. Jace Woods. Make you a mod for what? My wife's not even a mod and she's in here. McGuire's was 4-1. Yeah, he's not. He didn't want to do the outside, so, and the price was kind of too high for him, so he's not spending the 15. That's the rinseless wash. Nuts. That's gross. Look, and that's just from the car. That was just from the car. You see that? Gotta clean this bucket out. This is a flex light. This were the mats, how they look. They had concrete in the whole back here. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll probably bless him and try to do the car because losing your parents sucks, man. And you know, him and his sister are the one paying for this because his dad passed away. So we'll see. But I also have to consider time, right? This is gonna be 3 days work. I don't know. You guys think we should just give him a wash? Let me know. Let me know we should give him a wash. Yeah, we should. Dang, I should have kept. Smells like. There she goes. What's up, mamas? How you doing? Babe, we're gonna become streamers, okay? We're gonna become streamers. That's all we're doing. We're streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming right now. They're watching you do your thing. Gotta wash my hands. We're gonna become streamers, Bev.
It's not too there. It's just like, it goes on the hot take and then it makes like a.
Wait, bring it in. What you got? What you got? Dang.
Chocolate cake. And then you got like this. See?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick wash. They said I should wash the car, Bev.
That would be nice.
You think I should? Losing a parent sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash the car. I'm smoking a cigar though. I'm all in. I'm locked in, Bev. We're gonna smoke a cigar and talk detailing. How long have I been out there?
I'll finish this up and then bring you a piece
What?
of coffee.
Dang. Hey, we're live. Hey, no, you're not doing the car till tomorrow. Hey. This is the living room, chat. This is the living room. And that's Charlie. Charlie, say hi. Charlie, say hi. Come on, Bush. Come on, Bush. Come on, Bush. Come on, go outside. Get him some floor mats. All right. I'll go get him some floor mats. I'll go get him some floor mats. This is my porch. You can tell I'm getting old because I just sit here and stare at nobody. This is the porch. Thank you guys for tuning in. Any questions? Porch. This one we're gonna smoke. This is a Victor Sinclair 555 Churchill. I have some Cubans in the thing too, and I have some Olivia V's. But this is a good smoke. It lasts about 45 minutes if you ain't sucking it down. Yeah, I paid my girls $25 an hour. 26. They got a pay raise last year. I only do that because I wanted them to know that no matter if you're a woman, a person of color, you're worth something. And you have to understand your worth. Mr. Kid, oh man, appreciate it. So, yeah, we're working on getting on Amazon right now. We're Garage Stairpiece next. We have Yum on there, Clean Tool. We have Kataba, Luminous is working on. We have Pycar, DIY, Technician's Choice. We're actually their Amazon peeps, so you can see that. Man, bro, Charlie, come here. Come here, what are you doing, bro? You run away, I promise I won't chase. I love you. You want to run away? That's between you and God. I will not chase you. Just like my mom told me when I left the house. Hey. Huh? Halfway, are you? You're gonna go buy food? Cool. I'll take a coffee. Yeah, I asked Chad, I said, should I stop? Because, dude, I've been working on that car since this morning. Like, since early this morning, I've been working on that car. I'll do the exterior next live tomorrow. No, it's okay. Brad Company has great stuff. Like, they have good stuff there. They sell Coach Chemi. They sell PNS stuff. They have great stuff. ADS. So, yeah, you're right. They have a lot of good stuff. There probably is, like, cleaners that might be a little more aggressive, but I know Clean Tool Pro is close to pH neutral, but it has a bile surfactant, so you don't have to worry about using it on different surfaces, right? So I use it on any surface. It's not just like, I use it because I know it's safe. You know what I mean? We want to see the cake for real. She's bringing the cake. She's bringing the cake. Can someone tell me if Lava Cosmetica fabric brush is worth the purchase? If you do the 2 pH system, if you do it the real way. So the way it works is the brush that says 2 pH on it, you would vacuum the seat, you would dust it with the brush, you would go in with what the heck is that called? With Glico first, and then you will come back on top of it with Ductale, and
Do you want coffee here or out?
Here,
Got it.
and you would. That's my wife, by the way. She's sexy. All right, and then you would wipe. So it's just the brush is part of the dust first. Nah, Nick wouldn't know how to use different products if he tried. He's so set in his ways. Boca Raton is a beautiful place. I used to live in Florida. I'm in Rigby. Water is hard as crap. Oh, you're in Rigby, Idaho? I'm in Pocatello, dude. I'm in Pocatello. Did you say you're in Rigby, Idaho? Say yes if you're in Rigby, Idaho. If you are in Rigby, you should come down and grab chemicals sometimes. Rigby, Idaho, I wash outside. I wash inside. I don't use a DA or DI system. I just let it ride. Yeah, Nick is good. Thoughts on Technician's Choice? I've never used their 1 gear coating. I used the grab. All right, let me just share this, and I want to preface this. Yes, we sell them on Amazon. We don't sell them on Thor yet. So the stuff I used on my own accord, and this is what prompted us to go get them. The first time I used Technician's 582 was that video I made. That stuff is nuts. If you ever use 582 for being $16, it does a good job for what it's supposed to do, right? I've never used the 1 year coating. I have used G-Max. G-Max has a slickness that rivals a lot of products. And I've used Orange Crush. Orange Crush is an APC. I should probably use that for this car. I didn't even think about it. Orange Crush is an APC, real good degreaser. Yeah, Zach, the car, but I try to bless one person a week. Tomorrow's a new week, so um, I should wash the outside for him. His dad did die, and it does suck because in my mind I'm thinking to myself like, what is the the minimal viable thing for this, for me to get done? I'm just trying to get done. I've been out there all day. We're gonna have to re-vacuum it tomorrow. We're gonna have to clean the seats again. So, and then I have to clean the whole back, and then those pieces that are cardboard, I have to ask him like, do you want me to toss these because they're not gonna work? The APC is real good. And right here, Jose, look. Victor Sinclair, Cameroon, Churchill. SEMA has me stressed because we actually have a big launch, and it's not everyone says they have a big launch. We don't have a product brand. We don't have a thing like that. This is actually, man, it's a dream of mine, right? It's impacting. It's been a lot of up and downs, and we're in the last 2 weeks of trying to get it to roll and to work and to present it. So SEMA planning is good. I am excited for it. I feel stressed out about being there's a lot on our plate. It's first day of SEMA, we're launching something big. I didn't do the outside at all. Eddie, I've noticed no mention of Geon products. Any reason why? What do you mean no reference? I used to use Geon in 2019 when I started detailing here in Idaho, not detailing in general. I used Geon. Was the only company I used that in Owner's Pride for ceramic coatings. They make good stuff. Thank you so much. Guys, check this cake out. Look, bring it in. All right, lock in. I need you guys to lock in. The British man is gone, bro. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, Bev made this, right? You see that cake? Spark, hey, I emailed you back. Did you get my email? All right. There's nothing better in life than reading your Bible, chocolate cake, cigar, and watching your pretty dog just look around, right? We'll do the smell first. Dude, that's the smell. I'm gonna bring you with me, okay? I'm bringing you with me, okay? The smell is heavenly. It reminds me of walking into a bakery where you smell fresh bread being baked, and then you watch it being baked, and then you come out and then you smell chocolate goodness, and all that. All right, that's what it is. This is let's first bite, okay? First bite. Yo, this cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heat.
Yeah.
This cake is heat. This cake, bro. This cake is heat.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
Oh my lord. This could convert an atheist.
Really?
Yeah, bro. This cake is heat.
Guess what? Dairy-free eggs.
Dairy free. No, I take it away. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nope. Nope. You can't make cake without eggs. What is this? It would be cool to rip a fat blink. You come down. You can come down anytime you want. It'll be awesome. This cake is sensational. This cake is Hey, appreciate that, man. My wife, the pink episode changed my wife's life. She's surviving cancer now. She had 2 surgeries. She had breast cancer, and then they found ovarian cancer, and she went to 2 surgeries. So that is our goal, is just to get back to the community. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. We love Becca. We love everybody. If anyone's dealing with cancer, things of that, in my mind, I'm like, let us help you. Just tell us. Like, you can't get help if we don't know, right? I'm not God. So Becca told me I did ask her for permission before I put her business out there, and I know it was hard for her, but she's been through a lot. Becca deserves it. She made this cake, dude. I hear Lil Wayne play in my head. Let it all work out. This is working out. This is working out. This is doing good. Becca, you drinking water? I'm living the good life. All right, she said it has no eggs, is dairy free, and then my mind is running, right? Like, how can you make chocolate cake moist without eggs and oil? Someone help me. Someone help me understand how that works. Like, how can you make a chocolate eggless cake? I don't get it. I'm confused. I am confused. Butter. Yeah, but it's... Yeah, that's true. She said dairy free, though. Is dairy free, egg free? Applesauce. That's good. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's real. All right, Becca, keep drinking that water. We're going to need you to get healthy. Applesauce. Interesting. I don't taste apples. I taste. Lord. Yep. How are you doing, Kim? Are you doing okay? I live in Pocatello, Idaho. Day one of the dumpster detail. Where do you live? You doing okay? Is everything all right? I haven't heard much. I know you've been busy with life and stuff. Just hoping you're okay. Greg, Miami, dude, I used to work at Preferred Medical Plan in Coral Gables, and I used to live in Miami. I worked there, and I would take calls in Spanish. Hola, gracias por llamar. Seguro de... I forgot what we used to have to say, but... Italy, Giovanni, what's up, man? ¿Cómo está Libu? Send me an email. Is everything okay? Is there anything we could do for you? Let us know. Like, please. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. But if anything we could do to help you. Yeah, I used to work at the call center. I used to go there. I used to live on 8th Street. I used to live on 8th Street by the hospital. All right. What happened was, this is a true story. I moved to Miami. I lived in Orlando. I was born in Santa Cruz. I was born and then raised in Puerto Rico. Moved to Florida. I lived in Orlando. Went to Miami. Ended up in going to school there with my brother, right? Because when I was old enough, and before I got my scholarship, I decided to move to Florida for a chick. Back to Florida from Philadelphia. Dude, if I told you, you wouldn't believe the story. Like, I went homeless for a girl. I was sleeping in the office building in Pembroke Pines, and I would walk to Big Lots in the morning out of the office building homeless. I was homeless. I was eating Miami subs from the trash, and I went homeless for a chick. I remember being at a Big Lots bench, and a lady saw me crying before they opened. She gave me enough money to collect my dad, and he bought me a plane ticket to come back. That was the whole story. Oh, you did? I used to live in Miami, not Broward. Well, isn't Broward the same crap? Well, you gotta come on and tell your story. I slept in the office building, and I remember, you remember when Herbalife was a big thing? And I had this lady sold me, this chick sold me on this dream of Herbalife, bro. And I gave up everything. I was going, finishing up school. I think I was transferred. I was transferring schools because I had lost my scholarship. And I was like, Nah, left, came back. Yeah, Florida, man. I love Florida. They got the best. You guys remember? It was a long time ago in Pembroke Pines. They had Cafe Iguana. This couple had robbed the SunTrust Bank across the street from Albertsons, and I was working at Albertsons. They run into Albertsons, stick it all up, and we're hiding in the freezers. And they held Albertsons hostage for like 6 hours. Yeah, did that Herbalife. Yeah, Sparkle did the same thing a long time ago. Yeah, you gotta take it easy. That Florida sun is wild. That Florida sun is heat. The heat in Florida. When I came back to visit my mom, we went to Orlando this year. We went to Deltona. My sister's a cop there. That heat, bro, will put you to sleep. That heat was serious. It's like a stuffy winter heat too. It's like a heavy. You get out the car heat. You remember that when the SWAT team came in? Oh, dude, tell me if you remember that. That was in Pembroke Pines. Your dog found your cancer? Yo, you're gonna have to come on and share your story. That's crazy. You're saying that your dog sniffed cancer on you. Difficult. Like, how does that? How do you know what prompted you to go get checked? Like, what made it? What's up, bro? Vinny? How's it going, dude? Your sister's dog found the cancer on you, but what prompted you to be like, yo, he keeps barking, I gotta go in? Yeah, you want to stay hydrated. Salt drinks, bro. Shabbat shalom. Hello. Yeah, when they robbed the SunTrust in Florida, and we were held up in Albertsons for 4 hours. If you missed it earlier, we were detailing disaster detail. You go back and watch it. It is disgusting. And if you watch the short, you can see the inside of the car. A lot of people have turned it down. It was disgusting. We took a break. We've been at it all day. Took a break, smoking a cigar, hanging out. What's everybody doing? Cake break. I think I'm done today, bro. I don't want to touch that car for the rest of the day. That car is gross. That car was a lot of work. A lot of work. Could you make me a mod? I love to watch your videos. Jace, what does... I don't even know how to make you a mod, bro. Hey, take care. What's for dinner? Wait, you made oxtails? Did you make it? Wait, I don't know what's for dinner, but Lord, that sounds good. Did you make like collard greens too, Kim, or how'd you make it? Hey, Germany, what's up? Thanks, Crash Lighting. Hey, Klavaj, I don't know how to say your name, but hey, hello. How's Bobby? He's did he get what he needed? I hope so. I think we raised close to $3,000. Thank you for doing that, everybody, for him to get stuff. But I'll let Bobby tell his story. But he's going through it. A lot of people close is going through a lot of stuff, man. And if you're going through something, I'm so sorry for whatever you're going through. You don't want to do it alone. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You don't want to do it alone. You want to find a support system. You know what I mean? Thanks, Crash Line. Appreciate you. Western Washington, fly out. We'll smoke cigars, eat steak, and then we could sweat together. I'm in Pocatello, Idaho. I'm outside right now. Jace Woods. What am I do? What are you gonna do for a mod? What was Jace? I don't even know you. Like, what's the mod for? All right, let me see if I can make you. Let me lock in. He is coming to Idaho, everyone. He is coming. We're planning it. We're planning a relaunch of GT. It's going to be big. We got gallons coming. We got some accessories coming. We got a lot of content coming. We got everything coming. He is coming here. Yeah, the rinseless wash really did help because there was a layer of like caked on dirt. If you saw the back of it, the back is disgusting. The back is gonna take the longest because there's a like broken up concrete. Yeah, it's rinseless wash, cut the grease or cut the crust, came back with the cleaner, cleaned it, and I got the 2 front doors, got the cup holders. I'm trying to sanitize it before I let my daughters in, right? So I'm hitting everything with the Bio Bomb minis to take to kill the bacteria. Oh, I got the rest of the products coming. We're reordering everything. There's like a 45-day lead time, and then got Maz and Roger. They're both coming. So you only see Maz, but he has a partner named Roger. And then James gonna fly out here. Hopefully, I get like Josh V or somebody to fly out here. Pan probably, and we'll make it a big event, like we do for everybody. Oh, you suggested it. Sorry. If you suggested it, I apologize. Look, Brandon, I love you, dude. All right, I'm sorry. It wasn't just Maz. It was Brandon too, guys. Lord. Hey, this cake my wife made? Wild. Sorry, cigar's so good. It's not as good as cake. Tell us what Jamie wouldn't want you to tell you. We have a new towel dropping at SEMA. Can't tell you what it is. We have a few towels dropping at SEMA. Can't tell you what it is. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to hint at it. That's it. That's all I'm going to hint. I got it right here. First day of SEMA, doing a huge event. A huge launch. It's not chemicals. Our booth is 1,200 square foot, and you saw it. We're bringing everybody. You can call it a tool. Live stream. We're live streaming the whole booth, the whole thing, everything, every bit of it. It starts at, I think SEMA starts at 8:30. So from I think a schedule's gonna go out the day before SEMA launches, and we're gonna do it. I know Yum has a big launch. I know Mile Deep has some stuff they're launching. I don't know what DIY is launching. Katsuba is launching a new thing. No one called you a tool, bro. I don't know. I might just live stream. I see people stream all the time, and that's all they do is stream. And I feel like you could get a lot said. You could be more engaging with the people in it. You can have conversations. You need to put live 360 on Aaron. If he goes, yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to put something on him. I'm gonna put tag. He disappears. Yeah, Duck Pond. What's up? I see. Nah, I never call a tool. I don't even know what that means. Hey, let me ask you guys something. Can I ask you guys something? When you say something is great, right? Or you're in passing, or you're having a conversation, things of that nature, and you say, "Oh, that's great," and you say it over and over again. It's not really to hype something. It's to say, "Oh, it's great." How would you want it to be said? Because where I grew up, wild just meant that, you can be like, dang, that water's wild. Like, it's good. It's good. The water's cold, right? Maybe we don't say it's cold. We say, it's wild. How does wild come across to you guys? Because I changed my vernacular from goaded, touched by God, busting. So I went to wild thinking it would stop the overhyping of things and just my verbiage. But even though I get feedback on that, what do you guys think? Okay, fair enough. So if I change wild to that's heat, how would that sound? B Riley, I've never let anybody down on Dark Alley. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said has hit. Except for hydro save. Hydro save was not my fault, but everything has hit. So if I say heat, I said, oh, that's heat. Would that be more appropriate for verbiage or like heat? Or do I stay with wild or I say that's great? If I say that's great, people are like, I thought you said it was great. Heat. Like, do you see where I'm at? I'm at a crossroads here. Crash sliding, what's up? Thanks, man. Heat sounds lame, see? And I don't say Sigma, bro. Yeah. Fire. We used to say, dude, what it's funny is? Like, we used to say fire. We used to say fire all the time. We used to say, dang, that's fire, or what the heezy, or man, that's insane. But stick to wild and great. All right, I could do that. No, I don't get stoned. I haven't got high in a minute. Yeah, difficult. You're right. You're right. You're right. I was just thinking, sometimes I overanalyze and thinking like, it's not trying to hyperball everything, but everything I've told you has been everything except for hydro save. Look, I take that back. Hydro save, I'm gonna take the L on that one. But everything else I told you was heat. No, Kim doesn't like heat. I told you it was great. Bussin'. TBG. Touched by God. It's cold out here, bro. Yeah, but you know what's weird? A lot of people don't get that. Like, your speech is your speech. Like, if I talk to somebody who is from Texas, they sound Texan, right? If I talk to Jamie, he comes out here. I got Jamie saying wild. He sounds like a hick with slang. Nick Burton, hick, slang. Or, people have their vernacular of where you're from. See, incredible. Yeah, Kataba's nuts. I need a greatness scale poll. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a poll. Look, I need chat to come in clutch, right? I'm gonna do a poll right here. I need to know. All right, Mr. All right, boom. Starting a poll. I need to know what everyone's pick is. We were testing the car and we're talking to him at SEMA actually. When you spend time around, say Pan or Jamie, do you ever find your language or accent changes? At times you try to. Like, I try to. I don't know. You change with the environment. I think Conway. He said Baby Ruth is tragic. He said Baby Ruth is tragic. Guys. Mr. Beast Bar is crazy. I was gonna put Butterfingers, but is it really a candy bar? Let's be honest. It doesn't have substance. It's just a crispy peanut. To me, a candy bar encapsulates nuts, nougat, some type of thing in it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said trash. He said, whatchamacallit are good. What I didn't even think about that. I should have added that. Whatchamacallits are nuts. Butterfinger going straight in the trash. Butterfinger is going straight in the trash. When Pan said F cancer the other day, I thought it was Jack. No, that was him. Butterfinger is hot trash. Agreed. Trash. Dookie cheeks. Mr. Beast bars, bro. 100 grand. Oh, I didn't even think about that. 100 grand's hit every time. Crunch bars are legit. Dang, crunch bars are good too. Thanks for the cake.
You're welcome.
We still live.
This is cold.
Can't drink it?
It's cold.
Yeah, it's like an iced latte.
You want any more? You want a sweatshirt?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sweatshirt. 100 grand is legendary. You know what's legendary too? Zero bars. Zero bars are fire. Yeah, Rolo's hit. Brandon, just up. What's up? Twix, zero bars. I'm gonna be honest. Zero bars have a thing about them that just a reminiscence of the '90s. Like, here's what brings me back to the '90s, right? Polo Red cologne. You guys remember Polo Red, or when Juicy Couture came out and women were rocking Juicy Couture or Curve for her, Curve for him, Jupe, right? That reminds me of the '90s. And then you got Cool Water, etc. And then you have zero bars, '90s. Zero bars is the '90s, man. I miss, growing up, missing hearing like freestyle music, Stevie B, bro. The car, Denor. That's a good safe scent. Oh, Jupe is a hitter every time. Don't matter. Jupe is a hitter every time. Jupe is a hitter every time. No, I miss the Snickers hazelnut. Oof. I don't know about that. Hello, brethren from Dutchland. I don't know what you just said, but what's up? It is 6 p.m. Paydays, yeah, they slap. Janko jeans. I remember those. You remember back in then when Old Navy was the thing to get men's jeans, and you used to wear Saucony's or Saucony's. You gotta call them Saucony's. And yeah, I got Tom Ford Oud Wood. No, I don't. I have the one custom made for me. I think Tom Ford's expensive, but they make hitters. I mean, Tom Ford has leather ombre leather. They have oud wood, black orchid. They have cherry. They have a cherry extreme, vanilla, tobacco vanilla. They have effing fabulous. Tom Ford makes some hitters. Jupe. Every Latino was wearing Jupe back in the day. Yep, Calvin Klein, Gloria Vanderbilt. Seriously, what about a towel with your palm on it? I'm gonna get a towel with my... No, bro, I can't do that. No one's gonna buy that mug. Musk was pretty big when I was growing up. Javon Musk was good. Veritas has a scent. It reminds me of patchouli. Veritas has that patchouli, Belvedere, and kind of when it like dries down, smells like a bit woody. I am one of the owners of the House of Rags. I detail cars. I collect colognes. Look, look at my help me, dude. Look at my help me. Say what's up, Bev.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Gotta be warm.
Do you hear that? Do you want to say hi, Bev?
Hi, guys. Wish you guys could all come over for a piece of cake.
That cake slapped. Thanks for the jacket, babe.
Hey, you're welcome. There
Thank
you
you
go.
for.
Hot coffee.
Yeah, Veritas hits. Angel for men and women is a scent. Ask the ladies on the pheromone colognes work. They're all over. No, they do not work. Chris, do not get sucked in. You want to smell? You want women to recognize you and have that sillage when you're walking by? Get yourself some Baccarat 540, some PDM Altair. Get yourself a scent that complements them. You don't get that pheromone BS. That's a lie from the devil. Come get some cake. Miles at your house. Dude, the temp here is too damn cold, is what it is. Aqua di Giro EDTs, they're good. Well, it has to be like 40 degrees. It's cold. You know, Glossy Chris. Look, listen. I'm being serious. Get yourself. It's fall. You want like a boozy scent for fall. I'll get some Angel Share, like the bootleg version of it, like a shoop of Angel Share would be good. It's real present. Dolce Gabbana on a man makes my knees weak. Which one? The one? Guilty? Which one? I mean, do you like Dolce Gabbana the one? Dolce Gabbana light blue? Intenso? Which one? Which of the Dolce Gabbanas do you like, Kim? I would travel anywhere. We're going to California. We're going to California for a H2O event. Yeah, the blue one, the old school one, right? The home. That one has like a lemon open, goes down to bergamot, and it has like a woody marine scent. It's real good. Suave is the scent. Suave is good. Suave is just overplayed. Valentino, Intensio is good. Valentino came out with a new one called Ivory. It's fire. It just doesn't last long. I think the last is like 3-4 hours. I think Valentino hits. So does Giorgio Armani, Stronger Than You, Intensely or Absolutely. That one's real good. Light blue was fire. It's still a fire. Light blue. Dolce Gabbana does scents that are timeless. They do scents that are timeless. Aqua di Giro is good. The De Parfum, that one that has like more oils in it, lasts a long time. Do I have a cologne collection? You guys want to see my collection? You want to see my collection? I don't know if she's gonna let me smoke in the house, but I'm going in. I'm going in. Going in. Bev, don't get mad. All right, I had to say that, dude. Look, all right, you smoking in her house, she gets pissed. All right, we taking that. Don't get mad. They want to see the cologne collection.
Oh.
All right, guys, I have a problem, okay? I have a problem. I got an issue, guys. I got a problem. I know I have an issue. I have a problem. I have that, and then I collect Jordans. I got more downstairs, but there's like 3 high all the way around. Yeah, I got. Yeah, all day long. Gotta smell good. No, you gotta switch it up. I wear a new one every day. I go to bed, take a shower, I wear a scent. I wake up, wear a different scent. I like to smell good. My favorite one is Santo 33 from Le Labo for the winter. And I like Dolce Gabbana's The One, EDP. What's Bev's favorite? I have to ask her. I don't know. She likes Creative Ventus. Spray. So depends on the cologne, because some colognes are too powerful. I'll go 1, 2, 3. I do 8. 1, 2, 3. One on the shirt, pause point, and then one in the back. Oh, the JPG. Yeah, I have some of those. Butt crack. Yeah, I got it. I use that one. I have a couple coming, so I have a problem, guys. I have a problem. So if I detail a car, I pay my bills, save money, help my mom and dad out still, help Bev's mom out. I buy cologne, always. I only do the perfumes. I don't do EDTs. I think they're a waste of money. That's my opinion. I'm not a cologne snob, but just I like EDPs or like elixirs because they last a long time. Especially if like you're working on a detail of a car. Like right now, I've had this on since this morning at 7, and I still smell it. It's uh, uh, something oud, LV oud. Yeah. You have to. It depends on the set. You don't want to go ham because if you make it uncomfortable, you want compliments, not stares. Yeah, I like there's this company out in Texas called Inspired by Scent. They're a couple. I think they moved from Italy, and they make handcrafted scents with French oils and all that. They last 8 to 12 hours on a person. Yeah, JPG Gold Elixir. Yeah, that's a banger. Absolute banger. That's a must-have. That's a blind buy. You could buy that, be happy. That and Lamel, JPG Lamel, fire. What solid colognes? Which ones? No, I don't use that every day. I use that for date nights. It's a. I'm gonna get lucky tonight, boys, ladies. It's a scent that you know it's prominent, and you know all that. But I don't use it every day. Yeah, Lamel's is it's fire. Oh man, I wish. Penhaligon's is so expensive. I mean, my next cologne I want to get is God of Fire. It's mango. I have the dupe or the shoop, I call it, from Cut Lodge. God of Fire I want, and then I want to get a Pelicans and Zurov, or however you say it. Yeah, JPG. That comes in a tin can, dude. That's wild. That JPG comes in a tin can, and it's a man's body. Doesn't look like mine because mine would be like a big ass ball. It's like a right. Comes with a man's body. You spray it, and every time I spray it, I feel convicted looking at it. Yeah, EDP. So you want eau de parfums or elixirs, or EDTs go good. Like I think Gucci, Versace, and Giorgio Armani, their EDTs smell more like EDPs. They're just EDTs is like the oil content is like 5 to 10%. EDP is like 15 to 20. Elixirs are 25 to 30. So when you're looking at buying a cologne, if you get like an EDT, no, take the bottle with you. You're gonna have to respray during the day. EDP lasts you until 5 p.m. Oh, depending on the skin too, right? Um, it depends. Which ones? Yeah, the Labo stuff is nuts. Centel 33 is wild. I only buy EDP. You know, that's not my body. I look like a big meatball. Every time I eat, I look like I'm 9 months pregnant. Old Spice. Hey, Old Spice hits. Old Spice hits. Like if you think about doing colognes or perfumes for women, always go like Johnny Choo or Jimmy Choo. EDPs, Versace, Andrea Graham makes bangers, and then you have one called Good Girl Gone Bad. Those are wild. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a YouTube channel. I'm gonna call it Blind by Blind Guy. Prada's good too. Yeah, Prada slaps. We're not talking Vaseline, Chris. Chris is talking Vaseline. We're not talking about scented Vaseline. My college roommate from Scotland thought Old Spice equals clean clothes. That's crazy. Does Bev like? Yeah, she likes perfumes. Right now, she likes Marc Jacobs Perfect. She likes Marc Jacobs Daisy Coach. She likes it. Oh, Abercrombie and Finch had one. You know who had a good one, dude, back in the day? Uh, when they first started making stores, you remember Victoria's Secret? Very Sexy. It's called Very Sexy. That one is a banger scent. Prada Paradox slaps. It. You know what's good too? Burberry Goddess. Burberry Goddess for women smells. It's the. I think that should be the scent of a woman. Burberry Goddess. Yeah, Fierce. Fierce is good. Sean John was a good cologne. It was, yeah. Calvin Klein, the one was good. Jupe. Jupe came out. EDT. Then it came out with De Parfum. That thing lasts forever. Goddess by Burberry, or Burberry Her. Probably one of the best scents women could buy right now. That and Good Girl Gone Bad. Eternity. Conway has a scent. It's called The Scent of Man. Yeah, EDP. Look, if you're gonna spend the money, spend the extra $40. Get the EDP. It'll last you a lot longer. Ooh, Gorgeous by Michael Kors. I haven't smelled that in a hot minute. No, I haven't tried to make you a mod. I'm sorry, man. We've been talking colognes. You ever buy those copycat? Yeah. So Chris, I think we're in a. All right. So there's perfume houses in Dubai, and I'll name them all. And if you want to save money, ladies and men, don't buy the designer. Buy from this house, right? So it's called Afnan. Afnan makes some heat bangers. Cot Lodge makes bangers. You have Afnan, Cot Lodge, and Latafa. Polo Red used to make the women crazy. Dakar Noir still hits. 2025. I'll still wear it. Yeah, I like smelling good. I can't stand it. My wife thinks I'm weird, but I have to shower twice a day. I don't know. It's a thing for me. Like, just because you're big doesn't mean you have to smell bad. I use Salt and Stone, like body wash. I like to smell good. I hate smelling bad. If you missed it, we just did a trash can car. We still got a lot of work to do. My mom loves that knowing perfume since I was born. Knowing perfume? What? Have you seen the video of this guy that could replicate any scent? You mean Yusubai? You mean Yusubai, the dude from Dubai, but he's from India? Yeah, he's a legend. A legend. That's one of my dreams. If I could ever do anything, it is to go to the Emirates, go to Yusubai, and have him remake a scent for me. There's a scent that I can't remember the name of it. It was like apple bottom. And when Bev and I, before we got married, like 17 years ago, I bought it from her. It looked like an apple. Can't find anywhere. Valentino Born Aroma Green, slapper. I like the Intense too. Estee Lauder still hits. Oh, Giorgio Beverly Hills. No, I don't remember that. I remember that. See, I should do when I was doing detailing, I should have done a cologne channel. I love it. Simple. It either smells good or it doesn't. Um, where I live, you can't really go smell cologne, so you got to blind buy everything. So you don't get a place where you could do it. Bev and I met at a Christian college in West Coast Baptist College in 2007. I saw her sitting on a bench, and they called my name over, and I was eating Oreos, and I go, "What's up, girl?" This is what I said to her. I said, "What's up, girl?" And I was fit. I'll show you a picture. I was fit. I said, "What's up, girl? You want an Oreo?" And I think that's when we hit it off. 2007. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. Is it good? Is it Nelly apple bottoms? Lies. Don't tell me that. Is that for real? Nelly's apple bottoms. No way. Big Mary, what's up? That Oreo move, bro. Look, I have more game than Parker Brothers. Okay, I had a sugar packet. This is corny, but remember, this is 2007. The girls love corny 2007. Now they want a high value man. They want to know how much you make. Back then, it was the simple. It was like, are you chasing me, right? They like the chase. Maybe I'm wrong, ladies. Tell me if that's still a thing in 2025. I took a sugar packet. I threw it on the floor. Bloop. I said, hey, girl. She's like, what? I said, oh, what? I go, you dropped your name tag. Yeah, dude. Now it's like, how much you make? I told my girls, like, you should. I said, you got to be like a lion. You want the chase, right? It's the hunt. You should be chased. People, men should want to chase you, not for what you make or what value you bring, but for you as an individual. Is that what's called? DKNY Delicious? I'm gonna have to look that up. Unarmed, dangerous. What is that? Yeah, I'm being serious. Back then, it wasn't. We didn't have Snapchat. We didn't have. Let me text you. It was like you did face to face, and I remember it was. I don't know. You did it face to face. You didn't do this. Let me get your Instagram. It wasn't like that. It was a different time, man. People were less offensive. They were less offended back in the day too. Now everyone gets offended. Yep. Yep, Kim. It was like they saw you at a club, they saw you at a grocery store, wherever it happened, and lo que pasó, pasó, and you just you had to have game. You couldn't do it. There was no let me get your Instagram. None of that. Armani Mania for women was the bomb. They quit making it. Yeah, they stopped making like Juicy Couture that had all these scents that were just slammers, and then they stopped making all of it. Yeah, I agree. Confidence. Like I even told man, you just had to shoot your shot, and then it's like you'll get rejected. You didn't get rejected, but you just had to shoot your shot. I think you guys were hanging out. Montclair. What? You know what I want, Carson? It's called. Is it Kingside? I forgot what it's called. Man, it's expensive. They're like $300 right now. One's called the French Open Kingside. I forgot what it's called. Yep, Kim, it was a different time. Like men knew how to talk. You didn't stutter. You didn't. You just had conversations. The club is not the place in 2025 to do that, bro. You get shot down quick. You're gonna have to involve. You can't. Oh my lord. What? How times? I'm getting old as hell, bro. When you start thinking about the past, how times have changed. Times have changed a lot. All right, everybody. I'm gonna smoke this. I'm gonna go take a shower. Appreciate you all staying with me the whole time. I had a good time with y'all. Thank you again. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go shower. And you guys take care.